What's up guys, Sal here. So every year with every iteration of smartphones, companies are trying to stuff more hardware inside our pockets. And I get it, for most of the smartphone market, specs sell. People tend to not think too much about whether a particular number is more useful to them or not, and some will just buy it solely for bragging rights. And it looks like OnePlus is banking on that same idea. If you thought 12 gigs of RAM or even 16 gigs of RAM that most Android flagships offer today to ensure a seamless multitasking experience was too much, then think again, because OnePlus's next phone could have even more RAM than most PCs in 2023. Prominent tipster Digital Chat Station reveals on Weibo that the next high-end OnePlus phone will have a whopping 24 GB of RAM out of the box. Damn! Yes, 24 GB, and we're talking about a phone here. He says the base model of this phone will have 16 GB of RAM with 24 GB for the top spec variant. Interestingly, the tipster shared this news yesterday, and today a Chinese OEM called Nubia officially announced that their next Red Magic phone will come with 24 GB of RAM launching on July 5th. So technically, they're gonna be the first company with this ridiculous amount of RAM on a phone. Anyway, the tipster didn't reveal which OnePlus this is gonna be. If I were to guess, it should be the OnePlus Ace 2 Pro, the China exclusive phone. But considering OnePlus rebrands the phone in other markets, expect 24 gigs of RAM OnePlus phones globally as soon as this year itself. Now I'm sure you're wondering, isn't this an overkill? And you're right. There's absolutely no way we'll need 24 gigs of RAM in 2023. Probably not in 2030 either, so I doubt it's about future-proofing. 12 gigs of RAM on a smartphone is beyond anything someone might use on their device so far. After all, I doubt people will be running 3D design studios or editing 8K raw footage on their phones. Even the most demanding of games do not require enough RAM to warrant anything above 12 gigs at this point. It's understandable for a phone to have even 16 gigs of RAM because of future-proofing, but 24 gigs is just ridiculous, and they're just doing it for people who'll buy it solely for bragging rights. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.